Hello, I'm back from work. I'm closed early today. I wanted to watch something on TV, but the TV is not working, so I was like, okay, why don't I just, say something here? So we are here. Um, Today, what do I want to discuss? The issue of marriage, especially in the African context. Context. Anyway, so you know, we all grow up, as young girls. You are told, oh, I mean, like, after 25, you're expected to be dating someone or like seriously dating someone, with the aim of getting married by 30. And then, like, after 30, you're like, what are you waiting for, And by 35, you're like, what is wrong with you? Um, I think there's more to life than marriage. And just maybe we are all not meant to be married. After all, what's there to marriage? It's just, two people coming together. Um, well, they love themselves, are willing to, compromise for each other. The companionship, I guess, is the most important thing in marriage. And of course, the children coming along. But what if you still don't find someone you think you are willing to, compromise for, even after you've, crossed the 35 border? I think at that point it's best to be realistic with yourselves and then to decide, okay, do I want a child? If you want a child, go ahead and have one. I mean, you don't have to be married to have a child. And I mean, as long as you are able to take care of the child, whatever people will say, people talk anyway. So you might as well, like you have the child at 35, whatever, on your own, the born one, people will talk. You don't have the child, you wait for Mr. Right. You get married, let's say around 40. Now you're struggling for a child, because of course you're now old and then your ex are all old and blah blah blah. And then people will still talk, So just do you. I think at the end of the day, you just have to consider your life, yourself, what are your priorities, what are your goals in your life, and then decide what's best for you. So if yours is to get married, go ahead by all means, do you, boo. But if yours is to also just, be single and just enjoy your life, go ahead and do that. Life is too short to be, you know, doing things that go against what you think you want. You know, you want to get married, get married. If you don't, I mean, be on your own, live your life. As long as you're happy, that's what matters. People always talk no matter what you do, so you might as well just do you and be happy. As long as you're happy, that's all that matters. Of course, like, it may not look normal to most people, but hey, people are not meant to understand everything, and they'll have to go through your shoes to understand why you make certain decisions you made. So at the end of the day, you just decide what you want, and as long as it's not offending anyone, I think, like, directly having a negative impact on someone else, go ahead and reach for your dreams. Life is too short to be living to please people who most of the time don't even care about you, or like are busy with their own issues. So just do you, and as long as you're happy, that's it. So that's my take on the whole marriage affair. I think, I mean, growing up, you realize there are some who always wanted to get married. They got married. Good for them. I mean, as long as you're happy, that's good. Afterwards, there to marriage, it's just, having a companion, someone you love, and then of course having the children. That's it. Someone to spend the good times and bad times with. That's nice. But then, I mean, not everyone is meant to be married. Not everyone will get married. So, and even those who get married, some get divorced. So, life is just all over the place. So, just make sure whatever decision you make is something you have decided you want to do and are happy with. At the end of the day, you are the ones who is going to deal with the consequences of your decisions, not the person next door talking about, why you're not married or why decided to marry at that young age. Do you, boo? Do you? So that's it for today. And what else? I still have the nausea. Goodness. I'm about to eat wachi, which I bought from the road. I did a BF yesterday. It was negative, so it's definitely not malaria. Could it be UTI? I don't think so. I don't have the other symptoms, so I'm sure it's just from the depot. On the way back, like the road to work is so bad, so bad. Like, what do we pay these politicians for? What are they doing, in the positions they are occupying? Because I personally don't see how I'm benefiting from paying them, all these months. They just come, chop the people's money and then just go without doing much, because the road is so bad. Every time I'm walking on the road, like I'm driving on the road and I'm like, my poor tires. And like, you have to go to this lane to avoid some pothole in the road. Like, are you kidding me? We are in the 2018, for goodness sake. Where is all the money from the toll booths, from the oil, from all these different sources? Where is all that money going into? Because I know the insurance is not working as well as it should, so the money must be going somewhere. God, I just a mess. I can't believe, like, I used to be so patriotic before I came. I returned, and now I'm like, I don't even know how we are going to get out of this mess. Because, like, people say, oh, it's the president and the minister, but I mean, they were chosen out of the majority of Ghanaians, so whatever they are, that's what we are too. I think if the change is supposed to come, it's supposed to come from all of us, and not just a group of people. I mean, it's only God who can save Ghanaians, and just sad, just sad. Sometimes you're like, I wish I was living somewhere else, The frustrations can be something else. Yeah, I thought I wanted to learn how to sew. Today I was just tired. Like, I'm always tired. I think I just have to go ahead and do things, because if I keep thinking about being tired, I'll never get anything done. So yeah, tomorrow, after everything, tomorrow is not my typical day. So after we get everything done, I'll just pass by the place and then sort out this sewing issue once and for all. I really would like to be able to, sew by the end of this year. That would be so good. So that is the goal. And then I wanted to start learning Adowa seriously too. So I think for the first 6 months of this year, I wanted to start the sewing, but looking at the way my schedule is now, it will be quite unrealistic, So I'm thinking, luckily they have a session in February and then one in August. So July, August. So it's like 7 months from now. So I think I'll just concentrate on the other one and then maybe putting more videos on YouTube. And then start because I don't know whether I'll still be here or move back to Accra. I don't know for now. So I think for now I don't want to start and then like have to stop in the middle too. So by August I would have known what I'm going to do with myself. So I think I'll take a hold on the sewing for now and then concentrate on the other one. And then the second thing I wanted to do, posting more videos on YouTube. And then when we get there, we'll cross that bridge, taking things one day at a time, learning to let go of the constant worrying, because nobody knows what the future holds. So you just take it one day at a time and hope. Do your best today as you hope for a better tomorrow. So that is it. I'm still like, I went to some guy I buy CDs from, back in the days when I used to buy Ghanaian and Nigerian movies. And I was like, does he have the Chief Daddy and then get him married? It's like he doesn't have them. And he doesn't even know when he's going to get some. And I'm not going to that CD store under Hello FM. That place is so far, and then there's even nowhere to park. Like, it's just hell driving in that area, especially in the afternoons. So I'm like, I need to find another way, because those movies are, movies I would like to watch because I hear they are nice. So yeah, I guess I have to find another way to get them. Is there anything else I want to talk about? Mm, nothing much for now. So that's it. Have a blessed day. Oh yeah, and the Vodafone goodness. I don't know how. Like the internet people in Ghana, they are not correct. Like the mobile service people, the money they charge for the crap internet they give us. I mean, this is where like the Ministry of whatever is it telecommunications should be focusing on. How are you paying so much for some nonsense internet? I mean, it makes you miss your days back in school when Wi-Fi, very fast Wi-Fi too, was even like in the metro, and then like you pay a decent amount of money for really good Wi-Fi. Why is it the opposite here? Everything's like the opposite in Africa. Well, at least in Ghana, for at least from my end, like it's just annoying. Hey, will it get better one day? And sometimes really doubt. Because the people you vote into power are just thinking of themselves and not really about the people who voted them into power. It's just a mess. Anyway, I have to go. I bought some watches. I'm going to eat that, and we'll meet when we do. Bye.